Hi everyone, Miss Myra here. So today we'll still be going through angles, perpendicular and parallel lines. So as per usual, watch through this lesson video. After that, hop onto this website and do your homework over there. If you have any if you have any corrections, I'll go through with you guys. So, all right, so I will upload the booklets in a bit. All right, so let's go through perpendicular lines. What are perpendicular lines? So basically, perpendicular lines are lines that meet and they form a right angle. Okay, so let us see. We can draw perpendicular lines using a set square. Okay, but because we are doing this online, so I'll try my very best to show you over here. All right, so let us see. For example, this one. Draw a perpendicular line to the line given. Okay, draw a line perpendicular to the line given. So basically, here is the horizontal line. One way of doing that is we can draw a straight one over here. Okay, and there, you would form your right angle. Okay, I'm drawing it to the best of my ability. So on your paper, you could use a ruler. Okay, you have to use a ruler, in fact. All right. So that's one way of showing that this line over here is perpendicular to this line. So now draw EF perpendicular to GH. So GH is given. So now that they have given you this one, EF perpendicular to GH. So I would draw it right over here. Okay, let's just pretend this is a very straight line. Okay, so this one, perpendicular. So you have to mark, okay, EF. EF is perpendicular to GH. On your paper, please use a ruler, all right? Oh, okay, so that's that for this. Okay, so draw CA perpendicular to one of the points. Label the correct points. All right, so AB is given, right? So you're supposed to draw CA perpendicular to AB through one of the points. Label the correct point C. So let us try. How about, okay, if we were to do in the middle, do you think this is correct? No, it's not, because they want CA. Okay, you could put C over here, but you cannot put A over here because A is already given. So the middle one is absolutely wrong. Okay, what about this one? Wrong as well, right? So the correct one would be to draw it right over here. Now, there you go. C, A, perpendicular to A, B. Okay, so what I would want you to do now is to attempt B for me. Okay, so let's see. How are you going to do this? So let us try the first one over here. Does that look perpendicular to you? Nope. You could put a C over here, but it's not perpendicular. Okay, what about the second one? Okay, let us see. Okay, the second one, as you can see, is perpendicular. CA is perpendicular to AB. Okay, whereas the third one is definitely wrong. You could put a C over here, but you cannot put your A over here because point A is already given. So the answer is the middle point. All right, so I hope all of you got that correct. Okay, so draw perpendicular lines to form a rectangle. So very straightforward for rectangles and square, very straightforward. They all form perpendicular lines. So you just have to connect them. Okay. So use a ruler and connect them nicely, all right? Okay, draw BC perpendicular to AB. Okay, so I would like all of you to do this for me now. Okay, so BC perpendicular to AB. All right, so we could put over here. BC perpendicular to AB. There we go. All right. Okay. So now I'd like you to do number 4 for me. Okay, let me go through. Draw QR perpendicular to PQ. QR perpendicular to PQ. Okay, so over here. QR, PQ. Okay, great. And then you can put your right angle. All right, okay. Okay, let's do this. Draw IG perpendicular to GH. Okay, do for me first. I'll go through in a bit. Okay, so IJ perpendicular to GH. So as you can see, you could draw IJ right in the middle and label it IJ. And you can put your right angle. So IJ is perpendicular to GH in this sense. All right. Okay, so draw JK perpendicular to LM through point J. So through point J, draw JK perpendicular to LM. Okay. There we go. Through point J. Okay, it's not straight over here, but use your ruler, okay? So JK. JK perpendicular to LM. All right. Okay. So draw a perpendicular line through point P. Okay. So through point P, draw a perpendicular line. So there we go. Okay. That's your perpendicular line. It forms a right angle. All right. Okay. Lines A, B, and CD are parallel. Okay, draw a line perpendicular to AB through point E. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, there we go. Perpendicular, right? Draw a line perpendicular to CD through point F. Okay, same thing. Okay, so you can actually draw it like that straight, or you could just stop over at the point here. Okay, so draw a line perpendicular to AB through point E and draw a line perpendicular to CD through point F. There we go. Okay, so let us see. Draw HI perpendicular to JK on the square grid. Okay, so you could draw it right over here, straight up. Okay, so I hope all of you got that. And let us see. Okay, how about I think I will want you to attempt this on your booklets, and then I'll go through with you. Okay, let's go through. Draw CD perpendicular to EF. So CD, draw a straight line using your ruler. There we go. So we label them C, D. And what about this? Draw XY perpendicular to XZ. So XY perpendicular to XZ, I will draw it over here. Okay, we cannot draw this in the middle because point X is over here. So we draw it like that, okay? There we go. Label it X, Y. Okay, great. Now let us move on to, okay, the next booklet. Okay, so in the figure below, identify the pairs of parallel lines. So, okay, we've gone through parallel lines in the previous sessions, right? So what are the parallel lines over here? As we can see, AD is parallel to BC. Okay, they do not meet and they're of the same distance apart. AD is parallel to BC. And what about AB is parallel to DC? Okay, there we go. Very straightforward. Now, next one. In the figure below, identify the pairs of parallel lines. Okay, so we take this as a whole figure, not one triangle on its own, the whole figure. So as you can see, identify the parallel lines. What are the parallel lines over here? As you can see, DE and GH. Can you see it? So DE parallel to GH. All right, and one more. They say pair, so more than one. Another one would be, as you can see, let me use a different coloring. EF and also HI. So EF is parallel to HI. Okay, so this is how you present your answers. Okay, great. Let's move on. Draw CD parallel to AB. So parallel, as you can see, I would draw it over here. Okay, use a ruler, okay? Draw EF parallel to GH. So EF parallel to GH. Let's draw it over here. Okay, you could either put your line over here or even over here, it doesn't matter. Okay, now let's see. Now, okay, so I would want you to pause on this video and attempt question 1 and 2 for me before I go through with you. Okay, so let's go through. In the figure below, identify the pairs of parallel lines. Okay. Let's see. UL is parallel to QP. Okay, UL parallel to QP. I hope all of you got that. And okay, what about another one? Let's see. LM is parallel to RQ. Okay, is that it or is there more? Let's see. Now, what about UT and RS? Okay, so UT parallel to RS. Also, what about NM and OP, right? NM parallel to OP. And then what about the other one? TS and NO. So TS is parallel to NO. There we go. Okay, I hope all of you got that. And what about the second one? In the figure below, identify the pairs of parallel lines. Same thing. Okay, there we go. UV and WX and ZY. Okay, that's one, right? So UV parallel to WX parallel to ZY. Okay, now, what about the lines that are vertical? UZ is parallel to VW and XY. So UZ parallel to VW parallel to XY. Okay, so there we go. I hope all of you got that correct. Okay, let's move on. So pause on this video and attempt question 5 and 6 for me. Let's go through. Draw DE perpendicular to, parallel. Draw DE parallel to FG. So just draw a straight line, label it FG. Okay. Draw GH parallel to IG. So we could try it something like that. IG. Okay. Now let's do this. Draw OP perpendicular to Q parallel. I don't know why I keep saying perpendicular. Okay. Draw OP parallel to QR. OP parallel to QR. So something like that, okay? Please use a ruler, right? So draw QR parallel to ST. There we go, something like that. QR, ST. Okay. Let's see this one. Okay, draw a line that is parallel to line AB through line BC. Okay, draw a line that is parallel to AB through line BC. Okay, so basically through line BC, we draw our parallel lines. As you can see, there we go. This is parallel to AB and it's through line BC. There we go. So is the line you have drawn parallel to line CD? Yes, of course. Right? See? They do not meet and they're of the same distance apart. So yes. Lines PQ and XY are perpendicular. Okay. Draw a line that is parallel to line XY and label it CD. Draw a line that is parallel to XY and label it CD. So they want it to be parallel, so we could draw it over here. Label it CD. Is the line you have drawn perpendicular to line PQ? Yes, of course. Okay, because it's parallel to XY and there we go, it's perpendicular to PQ, so yes. And now let's look at this one over here. Draw a line parallel to AB. Start at point D. So there we go, parallel, right? So something like that. And draw it towards the right. There we go, towards the right. Draw a line parallel to AD, starting at point B towards the line you drew. Something like that. Label the point where the two lines meet, C. There we go. This is where the two lines meet. Okay. So if you were to use a ruler, right, you would form this shape called the parallelogram, meaning AD is parallel to BC, AB is parallel to DC. Okay, so you would form your parallelogram over here. Okay. So that's that. Draw, okay, I would want you to pause on this video and do this question. Draw CD parallel to EF on the square grid. So something like that. See? Okay, let me try. Or, okay, something like that. The best I can draw it, okay? So that's one. And then draw RS parallel to TU. Something, oh no. RS and TU. So RS is parallel to TU. Okay. So basically that's about it for today's topic. Okay, most is on drawing on perpendicular lines. And yeah, so you have to use your ruler and don't forget to label the points given, all right? Okay, so yep, that's about it. I hope all of you understood what I went through, and after this, hop onto the website to attempt your homework. And if you have any questions, I'll go through with you. All right, I'll see you very soon. Bye.